Good morning. Just getting the coffee things ready. Need to add some water. I use filtered water for two reasons. First reason is that's what's recommended. Probably good for any coffee machine. But the second reason is we have super hard water here. So I don't need to gunk it up with the minerals and stuff. Oh, hey, Carrie. If y'all are watching, please say something so I can greet you. So I said that this morning I would use my CNGlass new 17-ounce mug. So let me get it out of the dishwasher here. Haven't used it yet. Just ran it through the dishwasher before the first use. I have lots of different glass mugs. This is the new one. I've got this one, and I've got this smaller CNGlass one, and I've got this one, and several more. I really like drinking my coffee out of glass because I like to watch it brew. Okay, so this morning I thought what I would do is get an Alto Intenso. Let me push this back just a minute. Let's see, where do I have the Alto Intensos here? Oh no, oh. Alto Intenso. So this is an Nespresso Alto Intenso. Here's the Alto Intenso capsule compared to a single espresso. So this one makes 14 ounces, okay? But remember that it also makes that luscious crema when the coffee oils combine with the air and make a foam. So it's going to be more than 14 ounces. Now, I won't put any milk or syrups or anything in here. Let's see what happens. Now, you know what? I'm going to do one other thing. All right. This is a little silicone, you know, like you could put hot stuff on it or use it as a jar opener. Lots of times I will put it right down here if I have a mug that sits kind of off of the stand. And in this case, even though this mug is sitting on the stand, it's so lightweight that if it vibrated at all, it might travel on off. And been there, done that. Don't want to get the t-shirt. Okay, so here we go with Alto Intenso. If you hear growling, that's Grayson playing with his toys. So I see there, oh, Philip and Keitsa, good morning. And I see there's some other people watching. Your names don't automatically come up. Well, sometimes they do, but please say something if you're there so I know. I would love to greet you. And I continue to be so happy with this. Okay, so there we can see the crema. That's a lot of crema. Ooh. We'll see what happens though. You know, so if it comes up higher than that, so we'll clean that later. Okay. It's a lovely day here in South Georgia. I think it's in the 60s right now. Just a beautiful, a little bit breezy. And it's only going to go up into the 80s today. Earlier this week, it was going up into the 90s. It was hot. Okay. As you can see, making a really nice big cup of coffee with an espresso. This is the Vertuo. So making a 14-ounce cup of coffee. It goes pretty quick. So while we're just talking here and watching it, oh, I just love watching it. I really do. It's enjoyable for me. How about you? Do any of you like watching your coffee brew? Oh, and good morning to Keith. Okay, if y'all are watching from someplace other than the United States, please say something. Where are you watching from? And hey, tell us what state you're watching from if you're in the United States. Oh, look at this. So this 17-ounce cup has made the 14-ounce Alto Intenso, plus, of course, little bit extra room needed for the crema. Alrighty. I'm going to get a spoon now and stir in that crema. Oh my goodness, where Philip and Pizza are, it's going to be 50 today. Is that the high? Alrighty. This CNGlass 17-ounce double-walled glass mug, which Philip and Keats recommended to me, thank you, is very lightweight. And yesterday I said I would comment on the fact that you can't get all 4 fingers in. You know what? This works out very well because I've got my thumb up here, I've got my pinky helping balance it down there, and actually it's very nice. Now I saw some other mugs advertised on Amazon, but you can only get, what was it, 2 fingers in. And I think with this much weight of liquid, you want to be able to hold it so you've got a pinky helping balance and a thumb help balance. It's got a nice wide handle here so that it's not, sometimes the handle is too narrow. It kind of digs into your fingers and it's hard to get a hold on it, and you can sort of, it can slip down through your fingers. Okay. Now I know that the appearance of, just looking through glass is a little bit hot. Doesn't affect the taste, but it makes it more fun sometimes. Let's say it enhances the experience. Okay, so I'm gonna need to remember that when the coffee comes out, it's hot, and I need to not just go ahead and slurp some in quite so avidly. So we'll put in some milk. I find the Nespresso Alto Intenso to be a little bit, it's funny. I don't care that much for the Intenso in the regular 7.77 ounce size, and the Alto Intenso also. Both of those are just a little bit too just intense, but not complex enough to make up for all that intensity. This is just how I experience it. Still a little bit hot, but you know what? I don't just need to put milk in it to cool it off, or I don't just have to. I got my order from skinnymixes.com the other day. Look at that. I have all kinds of new mixes here. Yeah, I've got the Rocky Road back there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put in, this is a very intense flavor. the caramel fudge waffle cone. I think that it will pair really well with this Alto Intenso on my slightly burned tongue. And just kind of enhance that intense flavor, but with a chocolatiness. Let's see. Needs a little more because I'm not quite getting the sweetness. And you know, some people have recipes that they follow and stuff, but you know, I like to do things kind of quick and dirty. Now I'm getting the sweetness. And I mean, sometimes I'll follow a recipe, a little more milk. But a lot of times, you know, I just want to, oh gosh, I'm going to tell you a funny story here. I was going to say, I will just spill stuff into the coffee. All right. Now, I am not using foul language here, okay? My grandmother came over from, well, it was Lithuania at the time. It's Poland now, from Vilna. Back in the early 1900s, she came over on a ship from there to New York City. And she mostly spoke Yiddish. She knew English. I mean, she learned English, but I would say Yiddish was her main language. Well, she would cook by what my mother described as what her mother called the shit method, because shit means spill, okay? In other words, you know, a little here, a little there, you know, you shit a little here, a little there. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I make my coffee by the shit method, but that sounds so gross, doesn't it? So I'm not going to use that term, but just a little interesting anecdote from my past. Alrighty, well, I'm going to drink my coffee, and oh, look, so Grayson wants to go out. Yeah, we went out once this morning, but he wants to go out again before he eats his food. Grayson, do you want to go outside? We'll go outside in just a minute, okay? Good boy. Good boy. He knows if I've got this thing going and I've got a cup of coffee in my hand that there might be a wait. I hope that you have a lovely day. And, oh, this was my first try with the CNGlass. CNGlass is the company. Double wall glass mug, and it holds 17 ounces, and I've got an Nespresso Alto Intenso brewed in here, which is 14 ounces, plus a few spills of milk and a few spills of caramel waffle cone skinny syrup. And those of you that watch this video in the future, whenever I say spill, we know what you're going to think of. Have a lovely day.